friends. Have you ever felt a deep hunger? Not for food or physical comfort, but for something beyond? Something that tugs at your heart, making you feel there is more to life than what meets the eyes? When I came across the word spiritual hunger in the book God is Here, I immediately knew that was the perfect way to describe this feeling. It put into words something that I had always sensed but couldn't quite articulate. The author writes, let's say you walk into a restaurant that you've heard a lot about. You're looking for something to satisfy your hunger and give you a chance to get through the day. The waiter hands you the menu and you sit back, scanning all the sections: salads, soups, lunch, dinner. You begin to realize, sadly, that nothing on the menu looks particularly appetizing. The choices sound bland, unsatisfying, or just change. Much of the menu is incomprehensible. Resigned, or maybe even a little bit angry, you put the menu down and leave. You convince yourself that you are not so hungry after all and head into your day. The author continues, this is what happens to many of us as we realize we have a spiritual hunger. The body needs food to survive, and while it may not hit us in as obvious a way, our spirits also need to be fed. Yet so often, we either don't know where to go to satisfy this hunger, or the places we do know about just don't satisfy. We walk into the restaurant of organized religion and realize that there is just too much we can't swallow. This analogy hit me hard because it mirrored my own search for spiritual nourishment. I've always felt this emptiness, this longing for something beyond the physical, something that could truly fill my bowl. The moment I read the word spiritual hunger, I felt an immediate connection. It spoke to something I have always known deep inside, a hunger for answers, for meanings, for something beyond the physical world. I've always been drawn to the unknown. Paranormal phenomena, alien channeling, Buddhist teachings, church chanting, out-of-body experiences. To me, what lies beyond the physical feels like true redemption. And yet, I also believe that physical world is necessary, sacred even. If we are here, there must be a reason. So how do we hold both truths? Should we look beyond while staying deeply rooted? When I look at the world, the suffering, the injustice, I can't help but ask, why are some people born into privilege while others are born into war, illness, or poverty? Through my reading and reflection, especially from sources that I believe tap into deeper spiritual knowledge, beyond what we can see within human eyes, I've come across two main explanations that resonate. The first one, we may choose our experiences before we enter this world. Like actors in a play, we take on roles, sometimes difficult ones, not because we want an easy life, but because we want to grow. The soul seeks challenge to evolve. And when the soul finally steps out of this costume, this body, the suffering we experience here in the physical world will actually subside. We may carry the impact of those experiences, but not with the same intensity. What once felt overwhelming won't feel as heavy in retrospect. It's like looking back at a difficult chapter of a story. While you were in it, it consumed you, but once you step outside of it, you can see it for what it truly was. A lesson, a moment of growth, a piece of a much bigger journey. The second one, karma. Every thought, action, or intention we send out is like a ball that eventually returns to us. Karma isn't about punishment, it's feedback, a way to bring balance. It's like when cynics forces someone to stop and reevaluate their life, to shift their focus away from material things and towards something more meaningful, like their health, their family, their purpose. At first, these two ideas may seem contradictory. Did we choose our struggles before birth, or are we creating them through our actions? But what if they are two sides of the same coin? Say, the first idea, the choice of our experiences, operates at the level of the soul's growth over lifetimes. And karma, on the other side, operates in the here and now, helping us realign in this life. Together, they work hand in hand. Karma provides signals, nudging us towards growth, helping us navigate the very experiences our soul has chosen. With this beautiful answer in hand, I ask myself, where did this search begin? Why did I feel this deep hunger for answers? Isn't it because of the things that happen in this world? The painful, messy, unfair things that trigger the most hunger. The suffering, the unknown, the mysteries of existence. These are the things that make us crave meaning, that makes us look beyond what we can see. And that's where the spiritual and the physical worlds come together. The spiritual world provides the bigger picture, the growth of the soul, the deep interconnectedness of everything. The physical world, with all its chaos, gives us the space to live those lessons, to experience them, to struggle, to evolve. And if we truly want to satisfy our spiritual hunger, we need both. The physical world keeps us grounded, shaping the journey we came here to experience. The spiritual world gives it meaning, helping us find purpose even in the suffering. So, do you see how these two sides, spiritual and physical, might be working together, helping us grow, helping us reach the final spiritual fullness? And if that's true, isn't it exciting that we get to keep filling our empty bowl, taking in experiences, lessons, and moments from both sides, shaping who we are and who we are becoming? After all, as the book God is Here says, ultimately, religion is not about a set of beliefs, but about how we act and who we are. So, I would like to ask you, have you ever felt this spiritual hunger? And if you have, how do you feed it? And do you believe our struggles are chosen before our birth? Or do you believe they are shaped by karma in this life? I would love to hear your thoughts. Thank you for joining me on this journey today. Until next time, take care and keep seeking.